So before doing examples, there are few basics you need to know first. First one is about the pin layout of your Raspberry Pi. Because when you give connections with external peripherals, you need to have an idea about your Raspberry Pi pins. So let's check that. So the first thing to know is about the pin layout of your Raspberry Pi. Because when you give connections with external peripherals, you need to have an idea about your Raspberry Pi pins. To know the pin arrangements of your Raspberry Pi, you can enter the command pin out. This command works in Raspbian OS. We can see that in action now. So let's log into the Raspberry Pi first. It will prompt for the password. Let's enter it. And after that, when you are inside the Raspbian OS, you can give the command pin out, PANOUT, without any spaces, and press enter. It will display the pin layout of your particular Raspberry Pi model. This is very helpful when you connect external peripherals with your Raspberry Pi. I have given a detailed blog about different types of pins in Raspberry Pi. The link is attached in the description section of this video. You can check that. The second thing to know is regarding creation of the program files in Python. It's always better to create and save programs in your home directory. So for creating programs easily in the command terminal, we can use an editor known as Nano. So for beginners, the easiest editor is Nano. So after writing the programs using Nano, you can save it by pressing the Ctrl and O button in the keyboard. And for exiting, you can use the combination of Ctrl and X key in the keyboard. As I have mentioned earlier, you can create your programs in your home directory. So to know in which directory you are now, you can use the command pwd, small letter pwd, and you can press the enter command and it will show the current location of your directory. So if you have logged into the Raspberry Pi using the Pi user, the home directory will be /home/pi. And if you are in some other directory, in some other locations, you can switch back to or come back to your home directory by giving the command cd space and a tilde symbol and then press enter. Now I will show you a small demonstration of creating program files in Python in your home directory. So to know in which directory you are now, you can use the command pwd and then press enter. It will show your home directory. Now it is showing your home directory because now you are in your home directory. If it was in some other directory, for example, now you are in /etc directory and you give the command pwd, then it will show us /etc. Then you can switch back to your home directory by giving the command cd space and a tilde symbol and then press enter. And you can verify by giving again the pwd command and it will show that now you are in your home directory. And another thing is, as I have mentioned earlier, it is always good to create your programs inside a directory. It will help to keep your home directory clean. So for creating a directory for your programs, we can use the command mkdir and space the name of the directory. You can give any name for your directory. For example, I am giving the name as my programs. So mkdir space my programs and then press enter. You can give the ls command to list the directories and files in your home directory, and you can see that the directory named my programs is created there. And you can switch to the my programs directory by giving the command cd and then space the name of the directory, that is my programs. So again you can verify by giving the command pwd and then press enter. Now you can see that the location is /home/pi my programs. So you are now inside the my programs directory. Here you can create your programs, Python programs, all the IoT programs. So for creating the programs, we are using the editor known as Nano. It is the easiest editor for beginners. The syntax is nano and space the name of the program file. You can give any name for your programs, but the extension must be py. For example, I am giving the name for my first program as program1.py and then press enter. Here you can write your Python program. Now I am just writing some pseudocode. This is my first program line. This is my second line. Something I'm just showing an example now. And after writing your actual programs here in this editor, you can save that by pressing the Control button and the O button in your keyboard. Then it will ask for a verification and you can press the Enter button again. Now the file is saved. It will show a message like this, wrote 8 lines, something like this. And after that you can exit the program by pressing again Control and X key. Now it is X. For saving the program you have to press Control and O, and for exiting the editor you have to press Control and X key. So it will come back to your directory now. And you can again issue the ls command. Now you can see that inside the my programs directory there is a file known as program1.py, and after that if it is an actual program, then you can execute or run that program by giving the command python space the name of the program. That's it. If it was an actual program, it should have executed. Now if I give this, it will show some error messages because I have just entered some pseudocodes in the file. So this is how you can create a new directory inside your home directory and create new program files and execute it. This is a step. So from the next session we can start doing some simple examples, IoT examples with the Python and a Raspberry Pi.